Okay, DM, I'm gonna start looking for bodies and seeing, checking all of their dead, seeing if any are still alive. The people that are injured.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna start doing.
On this main deck, there are 5 Depari lying dead or injured. Yep.
I'll start helping them.
Okay. Aster's looking for arrows, she said.
Yep, I'm gonna take a running leap off here and do a tumbling roll onto his back.
That's 40 feet down.
I'm gonna take a tumbling roll off his back.
Okay. Do you have tumbling?
Acrobatic.
Well, I can use that if he doesn't have it, but if he has that non-weapon, we're gonna go with the second edition round. The DM will roll that against his decks.
Okay, I got all but 4.
That's funny, I got it.
4 are
Of course I do.
broken or missing.
Tumbling?
Yeah, of course I do.
Down weapon. No, I do not have it as an item.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do acrobatics.
So roll 1.
If you're not in the 20s, you're gonna take some damage.
I rolled a 14 plus 8.
Oh my
For my
god.
acrobatics is 22.
You pull it off like fucking circus fucking freak.
But then we'll look for my arrows.
Gorlish, in the meantime, you have found a pulse on one of the Dupari. You as well.
I'm gonna.
Do they have
Reviac?
I'm gonna.
quick glance?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Vial
for,
around the neck.
I'm looking for around the neck vial.
Checking for
Vial around the neck.
And I'm
Checking for
gonna give it
heartbeats
to them.
also, DM.
Yes, Dex checks to dump these down an unconscious throat, a little bit at a time, massaging the throat.
Pretty good.
I was 15 DM, but my dex was 19.
Yeah, 14, mine's at 18, so a little shaky.
Okay. Aster, where are you at? Are you up on top too?
No.
Okay, you're down there, yeah. Yep, there's lots of Dupari dead down there amongst giants as well.
Yeah, she watched me come diving off the thing and
However,
I'm gonna make sure we check all the ones
The
on the
waves are
top
coming back.
before we go down to the next level.
I feel a vibration again. You're starting to feel it too, Aster. It seems to be right between the two of us.
did I find my
I'm
arrows?
moving away
I felt that up here.
Did you roll a d6 yet?
silently.
Not to.
How many are you looking for?
6.
Roll the 6 d6.
1, 1, 1, 6.
The ones are broken, and the 6s you need help finding. They're probably buried in the sand or something.
So I got.
So 8
4
top
back.
Aster, how many were you looking for?
Oh, I got mine. I got 4 that need fixing out of the 18.
Okay, so you rolled your 4d6.
I know I had 18 that I identified.
Oh shit, yeah, because of hasted. Miss Legolas.
Come on, yeah.
How'd you do on your dex check?
I rolled a pass by 4.
Okay, there was not healed to full. Yeah.
I
It brings
rolled.
them back to consciousness. They thank you and want
Oh,
more.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with yours. Did you do a dex check, Gorlish?
Yes.
Okay, and it passed?
Yeah, I had a 16.
Yeah, they don't have healed to full. It's only 2d8 healing around their neck. And these are warriors.
Well, we're gonna give them their vials to heal from. Once we get them, we're just trying to get as many alive as possible.
Exactly.
Who are you? And
Just grab this.
boom, up through the sand
There
comes
that
this
last
worm,
again.
glances side to side.
I moved. Yeah, but he
I see ya.
moved me
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
because I was
saying.
coming over
This way?
here because I wanted to get away from him.
Like how far? What
High or low?
Over here to the skiff.
High or low?
Hi.
High it is. It launches totally out of the sand at Festalin.
See where you're.
Must have got a taste for them.
And I'm gonna fire from over here.
Armor class of 2 is not going to hit him, but it does hit him in the body and knocks him down. Dex check to get out of the way, Aster.
Is he evil?
No.
I'm on the skiff just so you know, and I passed with a 2.
Yeah, you're right in direct line.
Yep.
You rolled a 2?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you got out of the way and ducked. Number 8 is on the skiff now, right on the skid.
We'll put you over here and put him over here.
No, in between the support and the ramp.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now put me back up there, please. I didn't move because I'm.
See, no, IMV.
You got out there.
I got out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Worm is back! Worm
is back!
Moving on.
If we don't kill it soon, says one of the party, it'll draw more.
Moving on
This battle produced them in the first place.
Yeah, we're grabbing it.
Try to
Still hasted.
do what you can, do what you can.
So,
to 4, 6, and
4, 6, and 8. Garlish.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a couple of 5-footers.
He's over here on this
8. On the
side.
bottom of the strip over there.
Hey, I cut it in half there, Jim.
Okay.
I'm
Look
moving
up
on
Right
5
here, he's right here
Okay, gotcha.
on that side.
and attacking on 6,
Gotcha.
7.
Yeah, right here.
Well, we're around Hastings.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we are?
If you
Yeah.
come off the
Hey,
end,
now,
step dive
excuse
over
me.
to the side, you'll land in its
I
mouth.
wrote
Yes, you will.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
Moving on 5.
Asher.
Just hit and slide down the thing. So the other arm.
I'm gonna move silent on 2 and on 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14.
Southwind.
Ooh, fire on 4, 6, 8, 12, or 4, 6, 8, 10.
4, 6, 8, and 10. Rubiak.
Ooh, moving on 4, attacking on 7, 10, 13, 16.
Okay. 15. Segment to move. Esther.
I'm going to tiptoe away from him over his way.
Here, we tell
Was that a move silent?
Yes, it was.
Tiptoe.
Messino is also on segment 2 for a move.
Coming over and doing a dex down to the player.
Hardcore. Hardcore.
Down. Seems I already know where it's at.
Got a dex check. Simple on the simple little hop down.
12.
Oh, well under, yeah.
Sliding down it. All the way to the ground or staying there?
Staying just the one above, just above the.
Listening.
On segment 3, number 8, burrows itself head first into the sands to the west there of the skid it's on and goes beneath the desert sand. You want to move Gorlish and Rebiak?
I would have.
Yes, I'm gonna come down
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
and I'm gonna
Where
come
is
down
he?
the ramp. Yeah.
He went down right where you're at.
I'm coming up to
Disappear.
here.
Get right inside the door.
Yeah, I'm coming right
Yeah,
inside the door too, sir.
And I'm gonna stop and hold my attack. Well,
That's it. Not sure.
Anybody that wishes to move can move. We're holding. The whole round goes by without a return any end of the round or actions.
Any dead laying around? That.
Oh yes, there's still plenty of dead.
I'm gonna start searching the balls.
I think she got torn in half.
Okay.
The other one's ripped in half.
No pulse. Yeah, you only find an arm and part of a leg of that one.
I'm gonna start
Any
searching.
rings or anything like that?
And I'll be
I'm
in target
searching for
one
more
out
to
there.
make sure there's
Coming
nothing
back
we
down?
can save.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, I'm searching
Yeah,
for
so I'm moving.
Newcomers, who are you? I am now the acting captain. Looks like Captain Rarick is dead. I've checked his pulse.
We are just
Very
friends of
sorry for
Ahmed.
your loss.
We are friends of Ahmed al-Rakib.
Check out the party for pulse. They're the white armored ones, as you should know.
We have been.
Do not take any of their belongings.
We won't.
Never.
Certainly not.
I'm
I'm
going
checking
to
the
pack
other, the
animals.
enemy's belongings.
Where do you come from?
My mother.
Wise ass responses are not appreciated. Your help in this battle was, so I will tolerate it. Where are you from? It's the last time I'll ask.
Bralazir.
That place.
You would not know the name.
What is your destination?
We are going to the Desert of Desolation.
That's it.
My Dupari soldiers, continue checking for pulses on the others.
I didn't stop, Jim. I was still going and checking pulses.
Yeah, as well as that.
Where was the party?
Then surely you have the bona fides to give you right of passage.
I do.
Produce it. He comes down to meet you toe to toe off. He comes down the ramp.
Okay.
Be ready, this one may return. All others could show up. Let me see it. Your name?
Reviak.
This is legitimate.
Thank you.
Very good, Reviak.
Checking more.
Checking all the belongings of
Before
the
we do other introductions, yes, check all pulses.
Animals too.
You hear a big loud groan from one of the giants lying there.
Enemy giant?
Show no mercy to that beast.
No, I can't do it. You'll have
Which
to do
one,
it.
Ian?
The big one lying about 20 feet away from Reviak.
I'm just gonna see if it's gases. Act like I'm checking his pulse and take my dagger and go across his throat.
Okay.
There you go.
In this light.
This one has no pulse. It was just a gurgling noise.
Okay. For the next 20 minutes,
Yes.
we check the battlefield over for Dupari first. And there are 9 total Dupari left,
Alive?
alive.
Healing them.
Hey,
Um,
shit, there you go.
Those that were near death and brought back from their potions around the neck utilized the rest of their potions to heal themselves.
How many dead did we figure?
The dead Dupari counted were 35, including none of the air lancers were saved, nor their Pegasi.
Oh yeah. Those were.
One of 6 of the giant lizards that tow the Amun Ray was saved.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna check all the giants for their possessions.
I will try.
And one of the Dupari gets on a horse that was in the back here and rides over the next dune to go get the remaining of the caravan and the camels and the horses.
And he sees blood stains where the other worm was already.
Hurry up, we should get back to our horses and our camels.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to check on them.
Yep, heading that way. We'll be back. Getting our
Yep.
camels.
We will meet up with them shortly.
What did I find on the giants?
Well, me too. I looked 20 minutes before you.
We'll go get the camels.
He
and
didn't
check
really
it
have
out.
much time to search every giant, given the Dupari priority. Anybody given priority to a giant to search it was immediately shunned and told there would be consequences if we don't look at the Dupari first. So not much of the giants have been looked over.
Well, these guys are heading off to our camels and stuff.
Yeah, now we're going to
But
the
I'm
camels.
gonna
They
go
can stay
stay
there.
back.
Now you can.
That's fine. That's
Now
fine.
you can. I'm going
Get
to
the
check.
camels.
I'll go with you.
I'm going
Pastel
to
and
do
Greyhawk
that.
is going as well.
Okay.
I'm going to check.
I'm gonna be a couple minutes behind you, but I'll be there.
Sure, whatever.
Yes, you can keep whatever fine trinkets you find.
You're going with us?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
going.
going with you.
I'm going once
Let's
we
do
got,
it.
once we make sure all
We'll
those
be back to
Dupari
get you
were healed,
eventually.
need to be healed.
They are at this point.
So when you get the
But we,
camels,
we
come
need
back.
to get our wagon and camels up here and make sure they're okay. But Stealth Wind is staying behind to search giants. Anyone else want to?
Nope.
Okay. The Dupari that are left are getting their dead on board to be taken care of properly.
Yeah, all 35 of their dead.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my God.
preparing them.
Roll that off.
As you're searching through the giants and stuff, for the first 20 minutes almost, you're the only one doing that, as other Dupari are busy dragging the dead on board and cleaning up some stuff and making sure all our weapons and stuff that are accounted for. We get back to the camels and they're fine right where we left them.
Shoot.
Fix that.
Where's the camels?
Oh, would you like some?
Checking on Mayleek.
In a way.
Give her some food. Him some food.
And we have no problem bringing them back on up.
I'm going to get on Mayleek and ride them back.
Ah, Mina. Well, come on.
Glad you are safe.
Remember they had the numbers with the C1, C2, C3.
I have C3.
Good meeting you. You called me to give me some food before I get on you, buddy. Here you go, bud.
I'm going to jump up on
Turn that up a little bit, Doug, if it does go up. Stealthwind, we were gone for 2 turns, almost a half an hour to bring these camels back. And you found quite a bit of loot. The gold total, or no, ICO pieces total that you found, that had no gold, was 398,
Wow. That's pretty good.
which all of these were in large sacks.
Pretty large.
2 large rubies, each worth 1,000 ICO pieces each. Really big, heavy weaponry that you can't really use or carry too good. You're probably not worried about them. 2 rings, definitely magical. And a short sword was found of normal, standard humanoid use size.
Must have been a toothpick.
Yeah, stuck in his tooth.
Does that appear to be magical compared to mine?
It's definitely magical. You can see the runes on the hilt, and the blade is made of silver. Comparing it to your own, what is your own? And enchanted how many times?
9 plus 4, if you want to fucking.
This one is a plus 3.
Oh, it's definitely just as well made, if not better.
Okay.
The balance is certainly equal, but it could have other properties unknown, of course.
Okay.
Welcome back. Once again, I am being promoted now on the battlefield here. And by the time you guys got back too, there are now about 78 camels, pack camels, and about 40 horses that has been brought up to this caravan.
How many Aiko pieces in a pound?
100.
Wow.
Yeah, they're thin, with rough-hewn shapes, and about the size of a standard D20.
Okay.
Yeah, are they ceramic?
No, Ico, green crystal.
The crystal, yeah, that's right. From
So
the,
yeah,
It's actually like the green crystal is left over from a nuclear blast.
yeah.
And this resulted in the great battle with the wizard Martek with the Ifrit.
Yeah, oh, I remember now.
Yeah, okay.
What are the Megaside riders called?
The Air Lancers.
So there was 35 plus of the departing fighters.
They were more like air floppers.
That were dead. All of it.
There was only 5 Air Lancers, but all 5 of them are dead.
And the Megaside protect all them.
Yes, they did not survive me.
when I'm done with that, I'm gonna cut this one worm open and see if I can find the remains of that one that ripped in half. And so that I can give them the remains, so that they can do a proper burial on the rest of the pieces and parts.
Okay, do a little investigation of the area. Investigation roll.
Let's see, 13, 17.
Actually, yeah. You find a right arm that had 3 rings on it, and 1 brazier.
I'm gonna take what I find that was in this thing's gullet, and I'm gonna walk it over to that guy that's the new captain. I am sorry for your
Very
loss.
much appreciated, sir.
I saw this happen. It was
I'm Burnett, by the way.
stealthily.
Stealthwind, my honor. And you, monk.
My honor, absolutely. I am Sino.
Burnett.
I'm gonna come back over and join these guys now.
And you have human in your blood, boy.
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
Gorgeous.
Goddess. Perhaps it is mighty Anu that brings us together. Praise Anu.
I'm sure it is.
What's your name, little one?
Master, chorus for me.
Sire, little is not an insult. I can see your bulging muscles and well fitness. I'm sure you're quite an aid to your little group. You say you're heading into the Desert of Desolation. What on earth for? passing through?
Yes, we are looking to see the trade caravans to the north.
We're a bit of seekers of adventure. We like a good challenge.
This is the first thought to my mind upon spying your group was adventurers. And
Big game
you
hunting.
can never know if you can be trusted, but it seems you are trustworthy. And for aiding us, the Dupai never forget their allies, nor did they forget their enemies.
Oh, yeah, for your
Since you are the latter, you may please take advantage of our stock of fresh fruits and vegetables for your pack animals
Sweet.
and water to fill up your stocks.
Very good.
Oh, thank you.
And this will be for free.
Thank you very much.
You've no doubt perhaps saved the SVG Ray.
This is a large ship.
She took some battle damage, but we can repair her and we'll get her going again if we get our desert lizards.
Is this normal? This size?
This time of year, giant raids from the hills and mountains are fairly common. This size is extremely rare. And I, in all my 30 years of patrolling, have never seen a two-headed one like that.
I guess a new sent us to help.
I do have one question.
Of course you do.
How do you tame these humongous lizards?
Well, they are raised from a very young age.
So you can't go out into the desert where we saw several of them and lasso them and tame them or something.
They are omnivorous creature. They will eat meat and plant.
What is the minimal size of
So no, I would not approach a wild one.
What is the minimal size of the lizard?
When we start training them after birth, they're trainable within 2 weeks and they're about 6 foot long at that point.
Okay, so if we come across them under 6 feet,
We'll keep it for a pet.
but then
Or eggs, if you find buried eggs. They are yellow streaked with red.
That's the lizard eggs that you
And what are these lizards called?
Desert lizards.
Yellow striped.
no yellow streaked with red. So the red streaks on them.
Yep.
pretty cool.
Now there's also purple striped eggs that produce a very similar type of lizard in size, but that's where the similarity ends. Their mouths secrete the vilest, nastiest filth you could imagine. And if they latch onto you, it could kill you just from the phlegm in their mouth they have.
Now what do these look like? The same? They look.
Yes, except for
They,
the purple stripes.
yeah,
That's an egg. But what about when they grow up?
comparable in size to the desert lizard.
But they look exactly the same.
But they're foaming at the mouth and drooling at huge amounts.
Are the eggs edible or are they toxic also?
Toxic.
Don't give me that look. I don't like that look.
Come across
So-
a few of those eggs.
I don't want to know your dirty deeds. Tell somebody else.
Throw them like, ooh yeah, the little things that explode when they hit the ground.
I have sent riders to the north to the outpost for our requests. And we were heading towards Bradazar, but it seems we'll now be camped here for a few days at least until we get some lizards to pose us.
How far from the North Pass are we?
You, my friend, are about 10 hours away from the north
Not too
outpost.
bad. Not too bad.
Sure, I'll make it there by morning.
Do you think,
You want to refresh on your map here, guys, where it says North Knight Pass on the map. You see a little circle? That's approximately where we're at. Yeah.
Not too bad.
we're on a tight line.
Yeah, we're on a timeline.
We're right there at that circle. This is the beginning of the North Knight Pass. Right here's the outpost. So about 10 hours away.
Yeah, we're really close. And with some camel riding, we'll get there.
Where are we then?
This is the northmost circle. without the star in it. Yep,
Okay.
that's correct, Stealthwind. And the circle with the star in it is the actual outpost. So about 10 hours away. And we're about 6 hours into this night of traveling. So we got our 5 to 6 hours of darkness left.
We better get going then.
As the captain just told you, riders have been set out to the outpost on horses to revise, tell them of the situation and stuff. They've already set out, so it should make the way clear for you.
Well,
So
yes, we want to get moving.
we appreciate all your aid. We have enough of the Lancers left to defend us on horseback. They're not the air Lancers, the regular Lancers. They ride horses, folks.
Welcome and sorry for your loss.
Yes, I am glad none of you were lost.
Where did you get the unicorns from?
Pegasus.
They are raised from birth as well, from trained ones we've had for generations. They only bond with one person and are only rideable by that one person.
It would make sense.
Thank you for the
But
water.
they're
and that.
common in the mountains and hills.
Riding land base is
Too bad we
good
couldn't
enough
stay
for
with
me.
you.
Thank you for all the supplies. Well, we must move on.
So yes, we top off all the water and all the rations needed for our pack animals, including the fresh fruits and vegetables that the camels prefer.
I ate some.
May you have safe travels from here.
Any of that camel healing pellets?
Yes, that was topped off too. The emblem said. Anybody letting that know? Okay, move this. Whoops. Get ready to. Yeah, you can clear off that battlefield as we move north.
Yeah, mule.
Did you refill your potions for on your neck?
I
They had
did.
those on the ship too.
Did they?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think so. They didn't
I
have
came across me.
Use one.
Yeah, it only appeared to be healed.
Peanut butter M&Ms, anybody?
Sure.
I got cookies here too. Who's riding?
I know I'm riding.
I'm right.
Where are you gonna be?
Let's kind of put us in the middle of the map.
Anywhere.
Anywhere? Where are you gonna be there?
Anywhere
So you're
but-
riding the camel, right, Esther?
Yep.
C1?
C1.
C2 is hooked up with me front row.
Uh-oh, Esther got knocked over. Rolodex check.
Oh, you didn't do animal handling.
I don't have to.
We did them when we started this journey
Just kidding, 'cause you got-
after
I don't have to.
shortly before the sun went down, and we're good for the day. Where our animals are getting to know us individually and are more trusting. Now Esther's already at the stage where she's not going to need an animal handling unless her mount is reacting to a threat. Exactly. Or has to traverse a dangerous part of the trail or something like that. A special circumstance. Everyone else is close behind her in their progress in that. Where you're only needing 1 or 2 a day, but another day or 2 you guys will be in that same. So did you want some, guys? Have all you want. And the sky is totally clear with a zillion stars and constellations you don't even recognize. The mighty near full moon is nice and bright. You can see as many craters and valleys. Nobody's ever asked its name, but you can ask the NPC sometime, but it's right there.
Yep. Did your moon have a name? What the hell's a moon?
I feel like we have, but
That was crazy, guys.
it looks like Aster is the only one riding a camel.
Yep.
Okay.
That was pretty intense.
Yeah, that was intense. I got some good shots in though.
So we never really discussed what our alibi is gonna be, whatever you want to call it. I kind of just threw figure that out through adventure or something.
Alibi? What do you speak of from ya?
Like when we're asked what we're doing here.
Oh,
Like I said, we're just going up to the northern
We're
trade route.
adventurers.
See what the
yeah, what
campgrounds
you
are
told
there.
the captain didn't seem to surprise him or give him hesitance.
That's what we're gonna tell the Rwandi too when we meet them.
Yeah, I'm kind of leery about meeting them myself. I think we should try to avoid it as long as we can, but
Oh,
I think
yeah.
eventually it's unavoidable, my friend.
Yeah, but you tell it Rwandi you're an adventurer, the first thing they think is
We'll
Where
bring
are
up
you
Sino and
adventuring?
we'll say, please don't hurt us, we're escorting this blind monk
That might work.
Sure.
through the Desert of Desolation.
Yeah,
And we're
sure.
just stopping at these ruins for a
Just
few
call me
moments.
So
Bait.
you're escorting the
Just
damsel
call
in
me Bait,
distress.
huh?
I could be the damsel in
Anybody
distress.
remember what that first stop was once we get to the other side?
Did they have any binoculars or anything?
Pazar,
The first temple?
the first ancient ruins of the city Pazar.
So did they have any binoculars or anything like that on board? That I could get my hands on?
A telescope.
The
Stealth.
guys we just left.
Asking for,
Well, it's too late now.
Little spy scopes?
Well, we can assume you asked. I'm all right with that. Not that they could spare, but the outpost ahead surely will. And the captain gave you for your party to use to show it the outpost. It's another type of oversized coin or medallion, if you will, like the pass of the bona fides.
You're hanging on to these here. Take this thing.
and what is on it? It's a coin?
No, it means you're in special favor of the Dupari. You
Right.
are an ally and known aid to the
Just their
Dupari.
symbol.
And it will give you a discount on goods when you deal with Dupari.
And so it's like a medallion though?
Well,
Like that?
Yes, almost exactly
Shows
like
that
the
we're
one
running
they
an
were
exclusive
given
club.
by the guy in Bralazar.
The Pasha?
That's him.
All right. Sweet. Thank you.
You don't have to give it up.
Again,
but show it.
after.
Gives you a discount and it tells the Dupari that you've aided them in battle before. You're a veteran of battles aiding the Dupari.
So those riders left before the battle was over or after we had killed everybody? You said the riders that went north.
After.
Oh no, after we got all the Dupari saved that could be and on board,
So
those
they're gonna-
riders were set
So,
ahead.
yeah, they're gonna be able to corroborate too. They'll probably tell them at the North Pass what happened.
I'm sure, yeah. They'll need to give a full report, I'm sure, yeah.
And hopefully no worms go back there and re-attack before they can get the bigger lizards down there to move that thing.
Yeah, I didn't wanna stick around all night, like you said, we gotta get moving. But yeah, hopefully they're okay.
Now, what was that big guy up on top? What was he considered?
And he had two heads
Oh shit,
and
two
two
heads.
knees.
Huh. Well, not all, one left and
Yeah, I
right.
saw it. And there was an arrow sticking
I
out.
almost took it out all by myself.
I only hit him once, I think.
The
That was
wind,
the one I was missing. I forgot to pull it out of the zip.
Yep.
after an hour, we rest our pack animals and give them any rations they'll accept and water. And into our second hour, the wind starts to pick up, blowing the sand around quite a bit. The stars are still out, but it's getting kind of dim in the starlight due because of this blowing sand at ground level and slightly above.
I'm taking C5.
For the first time since last night, we've had to re-don our goggles to keep the sand out of our eyes.
Starting to get a little cooler outside in
In the
temperature.
robes.
Yeah, it's about a comfortable 80 degrees or so right now. Temperature's still dropping.
So I'm gonna
It was about 130 with the sun up.
remove Futama, right
Get
here,
closer towards nightfall, huh guys?
start him working Futama.
We travel at night until the sun comes up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out though. By the time I
Crawl
crawl
up there.
Yeah.
Animal handling,
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm just gonna walk up to some, and
16.
Good.
hand her an apple, let her eat it. walk right alongside her, she eats, then go back, get back in the lane. And duck down because this crab is getting strong.
Who's controlling the wagon right now?
The blind guy.
Sure, yep.
Y'all are watching him, so.
I'll take the reins.
We can give him commands. That would help at least, but.
Now with this party, I'll tell you what, guys, we're gonna do circles for a while.
They pretty much go straight unless they're told to veer off.
You suddenly give them a halting command. They immediately get nervous, and you're trying to bring them to a halt with an animal's checking your animal handling there. See, no? We all see about 200 feet ahead the wind kicking up this dust devil right in the middle of the path.
I'm gonna
The
pull
trail.
over. I'm gonna
I'll
have
get
Lee
12
go over
total.
next to him. And
12 total?
Yep.
You get them to halt, but not immediately.
See now,
I'm
here,
gonna hold,
here, let me.
I'll take guide Malik over next to the other camels, and I'm gonna grab onto them and try
This is
to
not
hold them back.
special enough situation. He obeys you and goes right where you want him to.
Alright, hold, whoa.
Yeah.
This dust devil grows up to about 15 feet of height and starts to move. Oh, one directly at us, heading south.
You know, allow me.
We're gonna have to move.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It looks like it's gaining strength. It's about 7 feet diameter right now and grown to 20 feet high.
I hear the wind.
Yeah, mule, yeah.
We have to move to the
I'm
side.
gonna go to the right.
Animal handling there for you.
I'm gonna guide because I got him, so I'm gonna help guide.
18.
Oh, very good. You get him off to the side.
And I'm down you, down you. Speeding them up.
Yeah,
As quick as I can.
I tied mine to the wagon just as that started getting real bad. And you're
This
the one-
thing about 10 feet diameter when it does go past us at quite a good pace. The sand that kicks up as it goes by is quite powerful, and we're shielding ourselves and trying to protect our animals as
Yep.
best we can. Are you getting off the camel as it passes, Aster, or staying on?
No, I'm staying over here because I'm trying to help.
You got most of them blocking you on that side anyway. And it does go past with no damage to us, but it was extremely loud and kicked up a shitload of sand.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to help protect these guys by holding on to C2 up here.
And after it clears, I'll start watching his face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as it's done, we go out and clean off the animals and go.
Oh yes, they calm down fairly quickly. Just a couple rounds, they're calm enough to
Alright.
accept more commands and continue on slowly.
Wiping them off.
And being a little more cautiously, I guess, because of the winds right now.
I would say, we're getting
Brushing them
closer to the mountain
down.
must
Brushing
be.
them down.
Past.
We're getting close to these foothills. So the wind's getting more turbulent.
Absolutely.
Let's get back to the center. This is.
I can't wait till we get off this blasted sand. Give me solid earth to walk on.
I've already had enough of this desert.
3 more hours go by, and we notice one lone camel. Doesn't have any packs on it, and it just seems to be wandering just off the Sand Voyagers Guild trail, kind of heading towards us in a southerly direction.
I'm gonna take
I don't
some
believe
food.
it.
I will go with her and try to,
I'm gonna take some food, deal.
yeah.
You don't believe it as Esther pulls trots up to it with his camel, her camel.
And then mine.
It's some sort of
Go with
trap.
her.
Either roll a d20.
I'm
It might
gonna
very well be.
toss the food out in front
Seems
of me.
awfully peculiar.
17.
17. Looks real.
So as we get up to it.
What'd you throw down?
Some veggies that we just got.
It picks up its trot and heads away from you towards the west.
Well, there's back here if you want some.
Didn't look like it had any harnesses or tack or anything.
that can grow very good.
I'm not gonna go chase
That's
it
what
out.
it is.
It's got stuff right
Yeah.
here. I'm leaving it there.
I was hoping we'd get an extra game though, if it was maybe broke loose from its, doesn't look tame.
Yeah, we've got about 4 hours before the sun comes up.
Does it seem to slow down at all while it was still in visual range, or does it just keep right on track, same speed down visual?
It kept looking over its shoulders, and after about 300 yards or so, it slowed to a trot and eventually a walk. And it disappeared over the far dune out there to the west. It's the only tracks across the desert leading that way.
Looking, starting to look to see in the distance any outcroppings for a place to, when sunrise comes.
Well, we still got 4 hours of travel.
I don't know how far we can see though, you know.
So. Not very far right now with the wind.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's good.
Sweet.
I guess we're out in front.
Yes.
We're about an hour before sunrise. And in the distant, soon to be lighting sky, we see off to our east, not ahead on the trail to the north, but off to our east, a large pillar of smoke, gray, rising into the sky in a very thick, wide column.
I was gonna ask you if I could smell anything in the air, Jim, or not, because for some reason I had a thought, you know.
Yeah, what's it smell like?
Yeah, see, no, you don't smell anything unusual. And it's several dunes to the west, it seems, where this is coming up. And it's kind of hard to tell the distance out here in the desert, but I'm still getting used to that.
that north?
Yes,
So
that's
over here.
always north.
Yeah, it's this way.
And how far away is it, you say?
Over several dunes to the west. Each dune a couple hundred yards apart,
And
so
how wide's the column of smoke?
very
Very
wide.
wide. Right on being outpost when you get there.
Really might be burned down.
You see, as the column of smoke rising up,
Signal flare.
you see a bright flash in the lower half near the ground. And about 4 seconds after that, you feel the concussion from it.
Whoa, what was that,
It's
guys?
under siege.
What was that?
That's not the North Pass though. We don't. Well, we were 10 hours away last night.
The boom has gotten our 4 out of 6 pack animals in a frenzy.
Amina, whoa, Amina.
Hold on,
Let's
guys.
back them up.
Animal handling to calm them down.
Take that back.
Amina,
Hold on.
whoa.
Sino got a.
Look at 2 this time.
Oh, no, you're not helping.
Not helping. Yeah, okay, I'll step back.
Yeah, she's getting dangerous.
Like 8 or 10 or something.
She's hooked to the
21.
Yours is under control.
That's what I said.
17.
70 years is under control.
Right?
Under control.
16.
Under control for Stalin Grey Hawk. 17.
I'm bringing it back to the wagon and tying him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie him up.
oh,
Mina is C what?
C2.
C2 is really stressing her mountings that are latching her to that. She's trying to break free.
I'm right next to her. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to calm her.
Sino just backed away, having tried to calm
Well,
her,
he's still up on the
seemingly having the opposite effect.
Right. Well, I'll
So
try.
yeah, you can go ahead and try.
That's pretty good.
Better than mine.
13 plus the 4 or 6, 17?
All right, yes.
19.
She's starting to settle down, and he's still grabbing her and kind of letting her trot a little bit, but he's not stressing out the ropes anymore.
I'm gonna go over with a crayon apple.
That's bribing.
We've never heard.
It doesn't seem to like she's in the mood for any food. She or he does not accept it. All right, this is she. It's our only girl camel, right?
Right? Yeah, only
Oh, no wonder it's
Yeah, she's a little bitchy.
In a little bit.
But she is calm enough now to continue this move if you want. There's no way I think we should go investigate that.
No, what the hell?
Oh, yeah,
makes
that's
that kind of
great.
explosion?
Whatever that was, it made it earth shake.
Something's under siege.
Maybe a large amount of something flammable like Greek fire oil stores or magical arcane powders that wizards use? I don't know.
Scene down right here.
Yeah, not only what it was, but who caused it.
What could have caused it?
Well, let's head that way and
No.
find
Are you crazy?
out. Yep.
It's
It's
literally
on our
like that
way, ain't
happens, we're all dead. Plus, it's through the deep part of the sand. We can't even get our wagon very good through that.
Very true.
We get to just starting to get some light in the east sky. That column of smoke has shrunk to 1/3 the size it was. There's been no further big booms.
Nothing running this way.
No.
They're all dead.
You getting back on the wagon there? You know,
Actually, I'm gonna be over here on the side rail here, talking with, Amina.
Maybe now we should start looking for a place to shelter from the sun.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
we're gonna
plan.
have to.
Off trail.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
right
Perception
after-
check, Liam?
Survivals.
Survivals.
You roll one, Liam?
And it would help to scout out on camels.
Yeah, that was,
I tied mine up because I had them out all night.
Yeah.
I will do
The last
that.
4 hours.
Amina, you ready for a ride?
Survival.
That's what they're for, as long as they're not overloaded and they're rescued or rested periodically. We have been doing that.
We'll make- yeah, we've been over here.
I got a
24, yeah.
Excellent.
You said a,
Survival.
Survival.
We got a 24 over here, Gorlish.
I got a 19.
Yeah, 10.
I'm hanging out with
It's kind of my thing.
Are we near the actual foothills of this?
It's starting to get more rocky and hilly. We have been going uphill ever since we left Bralazar at a steady pace. Since leaving Bralazar, we have risen at least 3,000 feet.
Is it far enough to where we have?
And the dunes are getting higher and taller as we progress. Lots of big boulders around them.
Do we have to put the wheels on the wagon?
No, but you can add some boulders and stuff around. Are we at the top of the hour already? Get the hell out of here.
I know, that's what I said.
All right, our second session, or second hour.
Can't believe it's already 8.